Could be good. Yeah, we good. We good. We good. No. Like I said, this is a great trading week. Get to it. Market's about to open in a couple seconds. So we are about to get lit. Let me fade this area. So, okay, cool. Sorry. Hope everything went well for you guys yesterday. We are back at it, trading the NASDAQ, following my rules. Markets just opened. Then it's to 9:30. What just happened, bro? There you go. Market's just moving sideways like crazy. So most likely I'm gonna end up just taking a sale off here. I don't know, just yet. The market's literally just open, so I'm just being patient. I'm just being patient, really. It's from 6:30. Okay. Like I said, for me, I gotta have multiple confluences in order for me to get in for any trade. So I'm just not about to allow myself just to take random setups. And I've done that in the past, and that never worked out for me. This market's literally just open, bro, and I gotta be patient with it. I ain't taking that right now. Markets do come back in value, then retest off the zone, and then it's probably be a cool little setup. But yeah, actually, this is overnight. Very, very high. Like I said, that's why I ain't taking them right now. I'm just being patient with it. Overnight POC, and then you got, yeah, price close back in here, retest off the zone, then I'll probably take a sale off of it, but I ain't doing nothing right now. I'm not telling you that. This is how fast it is. See where this closes at. Price just took out these highs up here. Still right there. Now. Did I have multiple confirmations on this sale though? I really didn't, bro. And that's just me being upfront. I don't like that. I didn't have multiple confirmations on that sale. Like even if it wins, cool, but I don't like that's just I didn't have multiple confirmations on that sale, bro. I get if price hits this high, then I'm getting out. I didn't have multiple confirmations on that sale, bro. I did not have multiple confirmations on that sale. Yeah, that wasn't a that was just was not a smart move. I did not have multiple confirmations on that. And I know I'm constantly repeating it, but it's just like it's just being real. But one, like I said, one of the things I need to get better with is my confirmations around these particular areas. So, huh, how do I go about doing so? That's the real question. That's the real question I need to go about figuring out. Is like, how do I go about getting better with my confirmations around these in these particular areas? Hmm. So I got my man. I have a two trade limit for the day, so I just gotta make sure I'm on point with that. Um, really, that's really just with any day. Yeah, these whole confirmations and stuff is something I have to back test. So whether it's I start looking at like a higher time frame for my setups and then try to find my entries off a smaller time frame, like I had to figure that out. It'll all work itself out. It's not something I'm just over here stressed about or anything like that. Might be able to take a bow off this though, if this level does come up a little bit more. Some kind of high volume node right here. And price does come back and retest off of that little off this area. Yeah, yeah. Repeat it for about. You got price reacting off POC. You got price reacting off of this high volume area. maybe this not really just like this. I mean, it's a high volume area right here. It's just a process of becoming a seven-figure trader, bro. You gotta go through the ups, you gotta go through the downs, you gotta go through the losses, you gotta take your wins, you gotta do all of that. So I mean, it's just all of this is just a part of the process, bro. So you gotta keep reminding yourself that this price is just reacting off of this high volume node, off of these areas right here. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's say I gotta build my account up slowly, so that's why I'm just, just risking these one contracts. I'm not trying to go in too heavily, um, just because again I am gaining experience with this particular method of trading. So, and that's why I am using this par firm account just to actually gain this experience. The price is just constantly retesting over these levels. Mhm. All right, well, that's two losses today. Damn. Where do we go from here? Sheesh. And it's two losses today. It is what it is. That was pretty much what I had made yesterday, and I lost a little bit more. Let's see. So I pretty much, like I said, this I didn't have multiple confluences on this trade. This trade in particular, I thought it would have stuff and then went up. But let me go back over these right quick. Let's see. What was I trying to do? I was trying to get in for a sale, right? Yeah, I was trying to get in for a sale up here. I didn't have multiple confluences to go in for the sale, really. But that's the thing, is like my confluences come from whenever I see prices in alignment with, I mean, if I see the levels in alignment with each other, that's, the things that I've been taught. So the method works is just about me being more on point with the actual direction of the market. And that's just something I have to go about getting better at. With this particular trade, it's just I just randomly hopped in because I was like, okay, price is liquidity grab. I'm thinking that this right here was going to be, how can I say this? Price came back into value into overnight's value area. So when I seen that, I was just like, okay, let me try to actually take a sale off of these levels up here and take it, go by taking it down just because price has just been moving sideways. That was just my whole mindset behind it. And I should have allowed, like I said, the markets literally had just opened a couple minutes after me even taking that trade. Well, the markets have only been open for a couple of minutes, so I should have allowed the markets just to give some more time to allow it to do what it do, but I didn't go by waiting. So yeah, I mean it's on me. I mean it's always gonna be on me, but yeah, I should have just allowed the markets to open up and move a little bit more before I just take a trade. But yeah, that was my whole thinking with that. I was looking to seeing price to got these highs, return back into overnight's value area. So I was looking for a sale up here just to take it down, and it didn't go about doing so. Um, this one in particular, I seen price had returned back into previous days value. And so I was looking for a buy off of this particular level right here. And I seen price, was building up volume. Price was reacting off PLC. So like I said, that was just me thinking like, okay, price is probably just in a pullback and then shoot up. And that's what happened. I ended up taking that loss on that. But I'm pretty much done trading for today. Mentally, where am I at? Um, Being real, bro, it's just like as long as I'm showing up and getting better, as long as I'm showing up and actually placing trades, again, I'm not losing no money off this. Like this is just a part firm account. So I'm not, putting my own personal money at risk. I'm still getting the mental training that I need to get. Um, because again, this is a part firm, and so I'm trying to going by passing it. I'm more of a and see, Price is doing what I wanted it to do right here. Like it's literally what it's doing right now. This is what I wanted it to do. Literally, that's exactly what I wanted to happen on this particular trade, bro. But it's like, yeah, like I want to mentally, I'm cool. Like I said, I'm on a power firm account, so I only spent $60 on this, so I'm not. Yes, I want to pass. I want to pass this. I am going to pass it. I'm going to continue to get better with trading volume. Um, And the more I learn, the more and learning, meaning yes, watching videos, watching other people trade, uh, me placing my own trades and stuff like that. Like the more time I put into this, the better I'm going to get. And so no, bro, it's like everything works in my favor. Everything always works in my favor. So I'm not upset about taking these two losses right here. These were two great learning opportunities. And I just gotta go from there. Like I'm not gonna be upset just because me thinking negative about everything is gonna cause even more negative thoughts and it's gonna attract negative things into my life and things like that. So I'm not upset about these losses. I'm grateful that I was able to play some trades. I'm grateful that I'm able to learn. And we're just gonna chalk it up for the day. That's the only thing I can do. Like the only thing you can't control is your actions and your attitude. That's it. So whether you see a trade and you like it, take it. If it works out, cool. If it doesn't, okay, cool. It is what it is. But I did my part. It didn't work out in my favor, so I'm just gonna chalk it up for the day. All right, but I gotta figure out how I can get better with my confirmations on, when to actually hop into these trades. Had to get better with learning. Um, had to learn more about volume and, like I said, just overall just get better with it. So yeah, um, that's pretty much it for today's session. And I will see you guys on tomorrow. All right.